For as long as I can remember, there have been people that have hated on successful children and teenagers that they don't feel deserve the fame. The most notable example of this I've seen personally is Justin Bieber. I'm by no means a fan of his content, but people go after him non-stop. I really think it's ridiculous how much people go after Justin Bieber, but I'll get to that later on in the video. Today I'd like to discuss 5 YouTubers of a younger age bracket that receive a lot of hate on the platform. Whether you personally feel this hate is justified or not, there's no denying that it happens, so let's get started. For the number 5 spot, let's start off by talking about Maddie B, a young American rapper born in 2003. This will be the first of many musically inclined children on this list. Since 2010, Maddie B has been rapping on YouTube as well as doing live performances and selling records. And although it started off as just a novelty act of a little kid rapping, he's turned into much more than that. The amount of views some of his videos have received is simply astonishing. Over 100 million views for some of these rap videos, numbers I could only dream of. People became very critical of Maddie B though when he started doing covers of other rappers' songs, some of which who are deceased. The biggest example of this is when he did a cover of a Biggie Small song with channels like H3H3 Productions making fun of it.
What? What is this? Maddie B?
Yeah.
Juicy?
This song is dedicated to every doubter that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people
This
who
is
made
Biggie?
fun of me when I was just trying to go.
Not only did many people think this video was bad, but many went as far to say that it was disrespectful. I guess the backlash works since the video has been taken down and he now focuses on more original content. Let's move on to a child that I've actually already covered on this channel, Super Minecraft Kid. While we don't know his real name or what he actually looks like, we all know about his insane freakouts over the video game Minecraft. While the screaming was bad, the words coming out of his mouth were even worse somehow. His videos started to get spread around after he claimed The Legend of Zelda was a ripoff to Minecraft even though it was made decades prior, and that he called his black history teacher the N-word in his videos. As the freakouts became worse, more and more people believed that it was fake. There's no way that a child could be this out of control, could it? It turns out Super Minecraft Kid was fake when they discovered his second channel, Flowertown Brown, which was much more self-aware. Even though it was all staged, it still holds a very special place in YouTube history. At number 3, we have the original hated child on YouTube, Fred. Back in the early days of YouTube, the amount of quality content to watch was lacking to say the least. If you were around back then, you'd know that for some reason this environment allowed a little kid with a high-pitched voice to become the biggest channel on the entire website.
Hey, it's Fred! And it's really nice out, so I think I'm gonna go swimming later. My mom found this really cool pool at the dump. It's really big and really deep. I think I might drown! And also I got a letter in the mail. It might be from my dad. To Fred! Hi!
Yes, everybody knew it was an act, but that didn't stop people from despising his face every single time he popped up on the YouTube front page. That's not an exaggeration either. I remember back in the day, every single time he put out a new video, it was front and center when you logged onto YouTube. And with that, he was able to become the first person to pass 1 million subscribers. And he also got some movies and a Nickelodeon TV show. Whenever somebody reaches this level of popularity, there will be haters, and boy did Fred get a lot of them. I'd highly recommend that you check out the creator of Fred's channel, Lucas, where he has watched some of his old videos and cringed at him with his audience. When I wrote the first draft to this list, I only included men, so to add a little bit more diversity, the number 2 spot is now Rebecca Black. While Rebecca wasn't the first to do it, she was the one to popularize high-production music videos for people who don't have much talent. This all started with their now infamous music video, Friday. Even though there were no bad intentions at play when creating the video, since its release it's been ridiculed to no end. With a combination of her very flat voice mixed in with cheesy lyrics about the days of the week, people went after her. It wasn't just that the song was bad though, many saw her as what was wrong with society. The fact that a girl from a well-off family can just have her parents pay for her to become a superstar while there are many talented people that are struggling to survive as an artist make many people angry. Although I think this is too much to be pinned on just a teenager. What you may not realize though is that Rebecca is still on YouTube making videos with moderate success, so maybe Friday wasn't that bad after all. Finally, we're at the number 1 spot, which is held by Jacob Sartorius, a 14-year-old that's insanely loved or hated depending on who you talk to. So why is this teenager popular? Well, it's sort of like a Kardashian situation because I really don't get it entirely myself either. From what I can tell, he's very popular on every single social media platform he's on, and he does a lot of these lip-syncing videos on Musical.ly, which are big for some reason. I know him best from Twitter because I like looking at how many retweets some of these posts get. Boys never realize how much one little thing can hurt a girl. Almost 8,000 retweets. If nothing lasts forever, please be my nothing. 6,000 retweets. If you were a Facebook status, I would like you, winky face. Almost 6,000 retweets. I mean, I doubt he even is writing these himself. He has an adult doing this for him. Because he doesn't appear to have any real talent in a traditional sense, a lot of people hate on him saying that he doesn't deserve the fame. But who's to say who deserves to be famous? It's a free market society. I really don't understand why it's such a big thing to get angry at kids simply because they're successful on YouTube for things that you don't personally enjoy. I've seen this happen over and over again, and it seems to usually just come down to jealousy as far as I'm concerned. Bringing it back to Justin Bieber, a lot of people saw him getting an undeserved amount of success in their opinion, and the best they could do is criticize him for it. Has he done some things to be critical over? Sure, but just imagine you were in his position and getting a ton of money and fame at a very young age. You'd probably make some mistakes as well. The fact is, Justin Bieber was born into poverty with a single teenage mother who abused drugs and alcohol. In this environment, he was able to teach himself how to play the guitar and piano, as well as get a 4.0 GPA in high school and become one of the biggest musicians of the 21st century. So if you're one of those people that I see complaining about Justin Bieber all the time, I really have to ask myself, what are you doing with your life? Hey everyone, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. And as for the question of the day, somebody asked me if I have gotten an NES Classic Edition. And the answer to that question is no, I have not, and I do not plan on getting one simply because I already own an NES with every single game that's included on the bundled emulator system. So I think it's a good deal if you don't own the original content. But for everybody else like me who already has a classic game collection, it's probably not worth your time. So anyway guys, until next time, thank you for watching.
Et plein ce jour de fête, le cirque est plein d'y automne.